channel. We have to know how to set that YouTube channel up, and then it has to attach to our Google Plus page. But is it my personal page or is it my business page? And it's just a complex mess. So we started developing Reveeo about 2.5 years ago. And I'm going to say some bold statements today. Please don't take it as cockiness or anything like that. It's just my true belief in what we've developed here. Reveeo is by far the greatest real estate marketing platform on the planet today, and you guys have the ability to use it for free. Now, if you're doing photos and videos and you have somebody come out and do that for you, you have to pay them to do that. So for instance, Reeves has bought, or Montague Miller has bought a package of 10 videos. Okay, he bought that from a company that does videos and uses the Reveeo platform. But if you have a videographer or photographer, they're more than welcome to use the platform absolutely free as well. You just attach them to your account and they're able to upload videos and upload photos for you absolutely free. Okay, so with all that said, I'm going to just kind of show you, go through the platform very simply because there's a lot of stuff in here, and I'm not going to go over it all today. What I'm hoping is today I touch on it, and you guys say, wow, Reeves, can we have him back? Can we do a training once a month or however often? If you implement this platform into your business, I'm telling you, here's a couple things that I'll tell you. You will save time, you will save money, and you will grow your business faster than any other platform that you're utilizing today. What we've done is we've taken Facebook, we've taken YouTube, we've taken Active Rain, we've taken text messaging, QR codes, floor plans, 3D floor plans, everything you can do as far as marketing your business, even the local MLS, all three of them now are inside of Reveeo for you to just sign a piece of paper and you can have access to all your MLS content in here. Every piece of media content that you have accessible to you is inside your Reveeo profile. To be able to market to your Facebook, to your Twitter, to your LinkedIn, all with the click of a button. So, I'm going to stop real quick here. That was the start of this. Is anybody excited to see the platform and use it? Okay. So, when you log into the platform, every one of you right now, maybe you might not have one yet, but everybody else has an account on Reveeo. We worked with the MLS and signed some papers, and we were able to pull all the content from the MLS into Reveeo. Now, your accounts aren't active, so if you've tried to go on to Reveeo and log in, the reason you can't log in is because we don't have you active yet. But you have a profile on Reveeo now. At the end of today, if you say to me, Jane, please make my account active, we'll make it active, you have your username and password, and you're good to go. Okay. That being said, when you first come to Reveeo, you do like you normally do. You just sign in. As soon as you sign in, you come to what you're probably familiar with, what we call the social stream. As you see, how many of you guys go to Facebook every day? How much time do you spend on there? 15, 20 minutes? All right, let me ask another question. Side note, how many of you are on Pinterest? How long do you spend on there?
It depends.
I try to avoid it.
That Pinterest, I'll tell you, my wife is on there making us recipes and making things and building, and it's pretty amazing. But so once you log on to Reveeo, you come to the social stream, and this is where everything happens. Right from here, just like you're used to doing every day, logging on to Facebook or whatever. That's all you do is you log on to Reveeo and you have access to everything here. The most important component when you first start with Reveeo is the media share. And that's not really coming through too clear. Let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger for us so you can see it clearer. Is the media share. The media share stores all of your photos for all of your listings. When your photographer goes out to the house, they take the photos, and then they say, hey, I'm done with your photos. Who has a photographer that does that for them right now? Okay. How do they get those photos to you?
Disc, mail,
Dropbox.
Disc, mail, Dropbox, however. Once you get that content, once you figure out how to get that content, which I'm sure the first couple times was a little bit challenging, once you get that, what do you do with it?
Download it.
Download it, upload it to the MLS? Do you store it onto your hard drive on your thing, or do you back it up to an external? Both. Okay, great. Well, now with Reveeo, your photographer can log in to that specific listing, upload the photos. We store those photos in full RAW format, and then we resize it as well into a MLS compliant format, that the size it fits in. You go in there and you just click download, boom, you have both formats right there, easy access, but better yet, now you have access to market those photos. Let me show you. So now I click on photos, I can view all my photos, I can upload more photos. Let's click on view. Here's Reeves 963 Kelsey Drive. So we have all his photos right here that he wants. If Reeves wants to, all he has to do is say, you know what, I want to market this property this morning. I'm going to click on share photo. It brings up a social wall, just like you're used to, and you click on share on your wall, and as long as you've connected Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn already, automatically going to post it out to your Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Now, I've just simplified your life. We've taken your photos, your photographer just uploads them to our format, you can download them just like normal, and they're stored on our servers, and then you're able to market it at any time. So a week later, Reeve says, you know what, I need to push that out again. Comes in, goes those photos, boom, pushes it out again. So let's just pause for a second. I'm actually going to click share on your wall. So boom, just shared it on the wall. Go back to the news feed, and you'll see there it's shared, and it takes them to the link to the property where the video that Reeves did is at. But also now, if Reeves' account is connected to Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, that just went out there. So let's just stop for a second. Wrap our minds around that one concept right there. That one piece of the puzzle. Right now, you have your photos somewhere, on your hard drive, external, wherever. You want to market this property. You want to put it up on Facebook. You want to put it on LinkedIn. You want to put it on Twitter. You want to push it out there. Right now, what you have to do is you have to remember where that folder is, somewhere on your desktop, somewhere in the folder structure that you've created. Go over to Facebook, click on Facebook, click on Post, find a link that you want to push onto Facebook, drop that link into there, and then figure out on Facebook, well, how do I get the photo in there as well from putting the link in there? Well, if I just put the link in there, it's going to bring up this photo, but that's not the photo I want. So what do I do? Are you feeling that? Okay. Once you get it figured out, you push post, and it's out on Facebook. 5 minutes has gone by. All right, let's go over to Twitter. Where's my login? What's my password again? Shoot, let me try to find it. All right, now we post our photo, and we get that same link, we put there and post out Twitter. And we go over to LinkedIn, do the same thing. We just spent 15 minutes. How many of you have done that? How many? How long? More than 15 minutes. One property, one listing, you're trying to get it out there, and you have to market this property 4 or 5 times over the next 60 days. You have to spend 15 minutes at least every single time doing what I just did in 32 seconds. How many of you would like to have a photographer upload their photos to Reveeo, and you click a button and it goes out like that for you? Somebody raise your hand for me. Keep it hard. All right. Let me get a drink of water here. I'm shaking for some reason. You guys got me nervous.
When that says Reeves' name, is that his Reveeo account or is that his Facebook account on that news feed?
This is Reveeo. Reveeo is a social platform, video platform, a virtual tour platform, a texting platform, a QR code platform, a blogging platform. Everything that you're told to do today in the real estate industry to market your business, we've taken it all and put it in here under one username, one password, and have simplified the whole process onto a social stream just like you're used to going to every day on Facebook. Now that's just your photos, guys. Let's go. Ooh, one other thing. How many of you guys have subscribed to this? You know what? I'm going to do video. And if you pay us $40 a month, we'll take every one of your photos from the MLS and turn it into a video for you. Have you guys seen this? It's called what we call a virtual video. Just a virtual tour in an MP4 format. They take your virtual tour, they turn it into an MP4, and they put it on YouTube, and they call it a video. It's not. It's just a virtual tour as an MP4 player in an MP4 player. But because we know that agents do that, we have that in here as well. We're the only platform in the world that has video, virtual tours, virtual video, and photos all in one location for you to market with one click of a button. So it doesn't matter what you like. Whichever one you like. If you love video or just dipping your foot in the water, you can start doing video with your photographer, videographer, or David back there, he can actually help you out as well. If you just want virtual tours, we do that. You just want virtual videos, whichever platform you can utilize here. So let's go to the next step. So now,
Jamie?
Yes.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Is David the photographer that we can use?
You can use David as a photographer, videographer. If you need aerial type stuff, I had the drone, but I was running a little bit late coming up through, and I was going to bring the drone in and have it here as a little display. If you need aerial, myself and my son, Jesse, who I mentioned earlier, he's my co-pilot. He actually has the iPad, and he does the pictures and controls the camera and everything for me. If you ever need that, I'll come up and do that. But yeah, he can do photos, video, anything you need is that. Yet, at the same time, I can show you how to do it yourself. If that's where your business is. Some of you may be too busy to do stuff yourself and you need to hire it out. Absolutely, we'll show you that. Go ahead.
And we have other videographers on contract with us.
Yes.
To work with us.
And when you say come up, where were you coming up from?
Charlotte?
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Just Lynchburg.
Okay.
I just come up from, I'm actually Forest, but I'm up here, I don't know, a few times a month, as often as needed. You know, it just so happens that I'm kind of local here. So Charlottesville's been a great home base for us to get things started, testing things. I met with Reeves, boy, we're going on some tangents today. I met with Reeves, what's it been, 3-4 months ago, whenever we came up here. And I tell you, I've met with a lot of companies. And we left that meeting. I had a couple of my other partners up from Tennessee and Philadelphia, Gene and John. And I left here and I'm like, that's a company we need to be working with. And then it went silent. It was right at Christmas time. So I understood, but like, shoot. This is a company, whenever I met with Reeves, I realized, wow, this company has its act together. You do things correctly. You train people correctly. You keep people here because as a company, you're doing it right. A lot of companies out there are just scattered mess in what they're doing, and everybody's doing their own thing, and it's just and I thought, wow, Montague would be a great company to do this with. So then we got the call of, hey, we want to do this video. We've met over the past couple months. We want to do this. We want to do a bulk package. We want to give the agency ability to be able to do this. It's like, yes, this is wonderful. So that brings us to this point here where I'm sharing with you guys how we as a company, Reveeo, are looking for a company in the agents to truly embrace this platform. If you do, if you guys embrace this, you have my commitment. I've been looking for the company that finally, we have agents, and pretty much, we have agents all over here doing it. But it's, you guys don't know it. Candace and Tom Marachi, you guys know Marachi, right? Tom Marachi, great guy. Real Estate 3, we have a bunch of agents. We have all kinds of agents around here doing it, but nobody knows. Why? Because no company has just jumped into the future of what real estate is going to be. Video, social marketing, all of that in one. When a company does that, as a team, a group of people come together and push that out to the marketplace, hey, this is what we're doing, you guys will win. You guys will beat everybody in every single listing because you're doing it, you're talking a different conversation. Does that make sense? If you go in and say, I'll give you a free analysis of your marketing, blah, that's what everybody's saying. But if you go in there and say, listen, I got a team of people that are come out here, take professional photos, videos. We're actually going to socially market you on a schedule over the next 60 days. It's going to get you out there on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and a couple other places. And here's what it's going to look like. Here's a couple of samples of videos. Or you can go with the free marketing analysis from Bob. Who are they going to go with? They're going to go with you. So maybe one with the Reveeo. So now, videos. Now this gets a little bit more complicated. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take a step back and just keep it real simple. Let me show you this. How many of you guys have a smartphone?
Everybody.
Pretty much everybody. Okay. So you can't see this right now, but when you log into Reveeo, if you do me a favor and just pass that around, you'll look, as soon as you log into Reveeo on a smartphone device, similar to an app, we've developed the site to where it's fully mobile responsive, doesn't matter what you're on. You'll see there,
buyers and
upload
sellers,
photo.
though?
What's that?
For buyers and sellers, or is it Is it just a platform for us to send it to social media, or is this driving buyers and users to this page?
Buying
also?
drivers and users of this
Okay.
as well, absolutely.
Okay.
It's a consumer-friendly site as well. So on there, you get there and you'll see there's upload photo. That's the one I have you on, upload photo. But there's upload video and all this other stuff. This is Reeves' account I'm logged into right now. I'm going to show you right now how. You go to a listing. You bring out your smartphone. Before you leave that listing, you can have all your photos, a full-on virtual tour, and that listing marketed out on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn 30 seconds before you leave the house. I'm going to show you that right now.
That'll
How?
impress-
What's that?
That'll impress
Whoa.
the sellers.
Have you guys ever done a, what is it called, like a pre-MLS exclusive type of thing? You know what I'm talking about there?
Pre-marketing, yes.
Yeah, that type of concept.
That's not funny.
So I'm on Reveeo right now. I'm going to click on upload photo. What Reveeo does is it brings up, upload your photos, right there. I can just go ahead and click add files, and I can either bring up my camera, or I can go to my documents. So if I was at the house, snap a couple photos, go to do, I click on the documents, it brings up my photos. I'm able to choose the photos and click upload, boom, it goes right into your account that you have access to at any time. You don't have to only do that for a listing. What event? Let's, who hasn't talked? I met you in the elevator.
Right.
What is an event you've gone to in the past 60 days? Chamber, B&I, family,
Went to a scrimmage.
what is it?
Went to a scrimmage.
A scrimmage game. For what, baseball?
Football.
Football, okay. You can take photos on your phone, upload it into your Reveeo account. And you see this photo vault? All your photos that you take from your phone are stored in your photo vault. That what can you do later? Just push a button and syndicate it out to your Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. Just photos. Just if all you're still doing is photos for your business, Reveeo can change everything for you.
Does every time you hit share, does it automatically always go to all of them, or can you select? Because obviously there's certain things that you would want to put on maybe Facebook as opposed to LinkedIn, or is it every time you hit that button, it's going to blast all your social media that's hooked to it?
Great question. We have what you do whenever you're first setting up your Reveeo account. The ability for you to connect your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn. We're still waiting for approval for Google+. Once you connect those accounts, and I'll work with you, I'll show you, we'll do this. Slow pace, it's not something you're going to learn overnight. You click on auto post, and then save. And then whenever you click something, it'll auto post. If you don't want it to auto post, you click auto post off. So then it'll only go to whichever one you have auto post set for. Now I'm going to get into something a little bit later here. Not too much later, I'm going to show them another time, but how many of you ever heard of Hootsuite or Sprout Social? Guess what? Take a wild guess. Somebody say it's in there. It's in there! Sprout Social, Hootsuite, all of that stuff. I'm going to show you it's in here. You want to schedule? What we're working on right now is a 60-day listing scheduler inside of Reveeo, where you can come into Reveeo and schedule a virtual tour, just photos. You don't have to be doing video yet to embrace this concept. That's what we kind of went in emails back and we were saying it's a free platform. Where he says, no, I just spent $2,000 with you guys. That's not free. Like, yes, that's the video portion, but the platform in itself is free for you guys. Sidebar. We do have upgraded packages, $10, $35. If you want the text messaging and the QR codes and some of the other features that cost us hard cost me money to have text messaging for you guys. If you want floor plans, that cost me money, so I have to make a little bit of profit somewhere. That's where it comes in. But in and of itself, it's free. So we have this schedule in there where you can schedule your listing to different, and I'll show it to you. We'll get to that here in a minute. But that's a great question. You can auto post or just syndicate to whichever ones you want at whatever time. So right now, in and of itself, if we're just doing photos, using our current photographer, or you're using your smartphone yourself or your own camera, do you think Reveeo can simplify your life with what I've shown you so far?
Yes.
So we can move forward, and I'll show you some other stuff. Now, this other stuff, you don't have to embrace right away. That's what people do. They get onto these platforms, and they say, I need to do this, and this, and this, and this, and that. You don't. If all you're doing is photos, just do photos, let's market that, get comfortable with that, and then let's take the next step. Go ahead.
Are you able to follow other agents on this? Is it
You are.
like it's like a networking?
It's a
social
full-on
media platform?
social network, and that's where it's a game changer. Because now, this whole referral concept of making money in Texas, because you're referring somebody to an agent in Texas, you can do that with the Reveeo platform. Simply, you can get to know them, get comfortable with them, read some of their blogs on the Reveeo platform, look at some of their videos, some of their content, and then interact with them. And then if you have somebody that's moving to Texas, and that's the person you've connected with, do that whole referral thing.
Can consumers have profiles too, or is it just agents that have profiles?
Consumers absolutely can have profiles, and the homeowner. It's a great question. Every one of your listings, you're able to log into and give homeowner access as well. So they can download the photos, they can download the video, they can save the video to a disk so they can share it with their grandkids one day. The homeowner has access and they can, listen to this, so powerful. Great question. You give the homeowner access as well, the homeowner can do the same thing. Push the photo, share it out to their network. Now they are helping you market the property to their network of influence that they have as well from inside the platform. You can't do that on Trulia, Zillow, Realtor.com. You can't do it on your local MLS. You can't do it on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. You can't do that unless they are tech savvy. Go ahead. I see your answer there.
You know, just the question when you push these things to the social media platforms, do they have the right disclosures that you need to be putting them on, you know, like your name, your phone number, your company name, or, you know, one click away access to your information?
I'm going to let David answer that for us, because my answer is going to be a bit more complicated. David's my analytical engineer, pick everything apart and tell me what the MLS wants and doesn't want and all that stuff.
And realtor.
And yeah, so share with him, because you've come at me. Well, there's got to be one click and the broker's number's here and the MLS number. Share.
Right, because everything I'm seeing right now says be real careful about using these social network platforms because you can be in non-compliant very quickly.
Right, and I'm not the do-all end authority, so, yeah, I've shared with Jamie our rules, and he's made adjustments. So there is, that rides along, it's coded in where it does ride along.
Okay.
At some point, we'll have to have an authority like Pat Wilhelm or somebody at the association look at it, or Barbara.
We've gone through every painstaking thing that we know how to do to make sure everything is in compliance with the rules and regulations that we know of. The one clicks away, the broker information, the broker logo, their contact information. It's all in each one of the listings. So the answer to your question is yes, up to our knowledge.
Okay.
The only person I sat down with is Tiffany over at the.
I was going to say MLS wouldn't let them have the IDX feed if they didn't have that much, right?
Actually, they are very nice and pretty excited about what we're doing. Actually, I'm going to show you here in a moment the power of the MLS.
Yeah, I understand whenever, let's say that we have the photos downloaded into our Reveeo account, and it is identified, or we can, with the MLS number itself, does it load into MLS for us?
No.
Okay, I just want
We pull the data from the MLS, not push data to the MLS.
But we can use that to, those same photos that are loaded into Reveeo, I guess, from our photographers, we could copy those into our MLS then.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
And
actually-
store those actually there.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Especially if there's people that are going to be using this platform outside of real estate professionals. How does it guarantee that the content stays real estate focused? How does it not wander into stranger territory like, these are the socks I'm wearing today? Because sometimes people do stuff like that, like a lifestyle sort of thing, as they promote themselves across like lots of platforms in addition to their main business. How do you like embrace that or keep that away, or?
Okay. So it's a great question. Reveeo, when it was conceived, has been consumer focused with a back end, how we're going to help these agents simplify their life and spend more time with their family. I don't wanna go on another tangent, but family is the most important thing to me. That's why I bring my son with me. We homeschool our family. We live as a family. Every day, we're together as a family. And I know, I have so many real estate agent friends that miss basketball games and baseball games and the Sundays and their open houses. And so when we were building Reveeo, we're like, how can we do this to help them spend more time with their families? Truly. That is from my heart. I want you guys to feel that. It's very important to me. So your point is, when these people come on here and they start doing other stuff. Well, first off, we are going to pay attention to that. But Reveeo was built with the mindset of, when you're on Facebook, you want to see what your buddy from high school did over the weekend. That was awesome. He went skiing with the family. Great for him. Or, to the annoyance, oh, I got up, I stubbed my toe, and I just went to the bathroom, and now I put up my pants. And we don't, those people are on there as well. That's what you see all the time when you're on these platforms. Think about this from a consumer mindset. Do I, as a consumer, want to be on Facebook and see, I have an open house, I just got this listing, I'm buying this, buy this for me, here's another one, I'm selling this to you, here's something else I want to sell you, look at this listing, look at that photo. When you're pushing that out, when you get that on your Facebook or Twitter or LinkedIn, you don't want to see that. Reveeo was created to bring the consumer, think of this, they come over to Reveeo and they start seeing videos and photos and real estate blogging. Their mind has transitioned from, I'm over here looking at my buddy stub his toe and go to the bathroom, to I'm more in a mindset of looking at real estate. There's a mind shift. Okay, they're in a different mind frame whenever they're on the Reveeo platform to find, look for, just explore over the next 60, 90 days if they're willing to sell or buy, who they're going to work with. We have a whole agent structure in here where, as you see, agents that are using video. So consumers can actually come here and check it out. You can actually do a profile video. Hey, this is me. This is what I do. This is all about me on your agent profile. So when people come on here and they start doing other stuff, hey, we're a Harley Davidson gang and we're on Reveeo now. We're going to pay attention to that and we're not going to have that on the site. Can we control everything when we get as big as we feel we're going to be? We just can't. Yet at the same time, we're hoping the community self-polices itself as well. Where, hey, we don't have to be friends with those people. We don't have to acknowledge and be a part of what they're pushing out there. So it is going to be once we do feel, guys, we do feel that we are, as I said, I'm going to say some bold statements. We do feel that we are the next Truly or Zillow, but with a different mindset. I'm going to show that here. So let's go to videos. Videos, same thing with videos. You can just upload your video. It's already done. You don't have to deal with us at all. You just upload your video. Boom, you have a listing, you have a branded tour, an unbranded tour, you have a virtual tour that's branded and unbranded. You have all of that content accessible to you. Then you upload your photos to that listing, and now you have a full-on listing, free. So if you know how to use your camera and do video, do it. If you have a videographer, use it. If you want to use our team or anybody that they go through a process of sharing with us their licenses and everything like that before we'll say, hey, this is somebody you want to use, you can do that. But then you can manage all your videos, favorite videos. So if you're around there and you see you have a buyer that's looking for 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom homes, you can actually go in here and favorite all those videos. And then what you can do is you can create a playlist, manage playlists, where you can put all of those 4 or 5, 6 different 4 bedroom, 3 bath homes in that price range and send that link to the homeowner or the potential buyer and say, hey, here's 4 or 5 videos that you can watch of that price range that you're looking for. I don't want to go too deep in the video because I'm not here to sell video today. What I'm here to do is sell you on utilizing the platform. We get into video, it's going to complicate things to where, well, can we do this and can we do that? Just know this platform is so much better than YouTube, Vimeo, Dailymotion, whatever other platform you've heard of. This is made for you guys to market if you're using video in a way like you can anywhere else. Okay? Blogs, pretty simple. You're able to create blogs on here, just like ActiveRain, just like WordPress, just like Tumblr, whichever you're familiar with. You create a blog here. Once it's created, click share. Where does it go? Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn.
And Tumblr.
And Tumblr, you can push out to Tumblr as well, okay? Virtual videos and virtual tours, same thing. If you're using virtual videos, the virtual tours in an MP4 player, same thing, you can use it here, share it out there. Virtual tours, same thing. If you're using virtual tours, which every one of your videos that you do inside Reveeo, whether you do it yourself or have one of our team members do it, is created as a virtual tour as well. So you get both. You can share it out as well. So let's just show you. This is actually a video that Reeves did. But I can share it on the wall as a virtual tour as well.
Now, does it go also compliant for the MLS posting too, if you want a virtual tour?
Yes, the unbranded link.
Unbranded.
Yep, so let me show you. So here's this listing, 963 Kelsey Drive, Charlottesville. If you click on this right here, it brings up all your links. Your branded link, your unbranded link, your Zillow, your Reeves, Trulia, List Hub, all the links that you have out there, you can bring into Reveeo, put it there, and now your homeowner says, what are you doing for me? Say, go to here's the link to the listing, click on links. Every one of the links that your property is on, you have inside of your listing. You can't do that anywhere else. Zillow doesn't want you promoting that you're on Trulia. Trulia doesn't want you promoting you're on Zillow. Realtor.com doesn't want you promoting that you're on Trulia and Zillow. We don't care. We want you to market that property the most effective way you can so you can sell that property for that homeowner so they can do what they're trying to accomplish for their family. Yes, sir.
You pull that, or do we load that?
We load that in. You have to manually grab that. If you're working with our team and we go out, that's where free and paid comes in.
Yeah.
If it's free and you're doing it, yeah, you got to just add the links.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty simple, just Zillow, here's the link. Trulia, here's the link. Click save, and it's there. If you're working with our team, because you paid us a fee to go and do this, it's a part of what we do to help you. Okay?
So when I do a photo session, I send them out, and then I get an email from them saying, it's all uploaded. So then we just take it and do whatever we want to do with it, and put
So
it
how
into
much is a
MLS.
shot?
The individual pictures off of the video too?
Yeah, we're going to actually order a tour in just a minute, so you
Okay.
can see exactly what the cost is.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yeah, so very, very powerful. So as you see, everything you need to do for this one listing is right here on your social screen, and everything you need to do about that specific listing. The social screen is everything. Then you can bring it down to an individual property. What are the things you can do with individual properties? How about flyers? You can do flyers on properties? Not good. All of these buttons here, which you'll learn over time, help you do different things. So for instance, how many of you want to write a blog post today? How many of you? None of us. How many of you know what to write? We don't know what to write.
I'm going to write about you.
So watch this. Watch this. Reeves is going to do a blog post real quick. I'm going to click on this blog. Watch. Create blog. Reveeo has just created a blog post for Reeves about that listing on the Reveeo platform, which is search engine optimized to get rankings for his listing. Now, if Reeves has his Tumblr account set up, this system is so hot, guys. If he had, watch, so the blog is done. The blog is created. I'm going to share it on my wall, which is Reeves' wall. Sorry, Reeves, I'm pounding your wall right now.
Sorry.
Here's the blog post about the property. Now watch. This is the blog post that it just created about the property. That just went out to his Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. How many of you want to create a blog now? It's that simple. You just push a button. It creates it for you. Then you click share and it goes out to your social networks.
Did that just pull comments from your listing?
Pulled his listing.
Okay.
Whatever he has.
Like that's
photos,
what the
videos,
languages, the
the
words.
description, absolutely. Whatever you put in the listing, we automatically pull that in there. Now you can go in there and edit it if you want to, but from a raw standpoint of, I don't want a blog, which every one of you just told me. I just showed you that. You just click a button, click share, and boom, you just blogged. You're adding credibility to you as an agent in the marketplace. I don't want to go on a tangent of SEO, but we're in a semantic web 3.0 right now, guys, and you don't know it. Everybody else is focused on web 2.0, trying to figure out what's going on. Google, everybody else is already in web 3.0. I'm taking you guys there before everybody else knows. I really am. It's pretty awesome. Blogs, virtual tours, testimonials. If you have testimonials, Reeves, every one of your closings should be on video. You know what? Me and my wife were looking for an agent. My cousin told me about Reeves, and we talked to Reeves, and he was amazing. He answered the calls. He was available for me. And within 3 months, we found the home of our dreams. It was awesome. Thank you, Reeves. Every one of your testimonials
Just
can be
make
on
that
there.
up, just so everybody knows.
Oh,
I don't
Would've
work,
only
I don't
taken
work
him
down, I don't
well,
work in
not
Lynchburg,
three
I
so,
thought, not a referral, but, okay.
Yeah, but it's everything you can imagine about your real estate life is in the Reveeo platform. One click, you're done. Okay? Now, let me even make it even simpler, because we're running out of time here. There's all kinds of other stuff in here, emailing back and forth. We actually have a chat feature in here that's not live just because we're just not there yet. Friending people, all the normal stuff you can do on social networks. It's all in there. Everything, it's all there. Plus some. But I want to go to schedule post. We have a scheduler in here, just like Hootsuite, just like Sprout Social, yet just a little bit better because it's focused on your business. So let's talk about 963 Kelsey. Reeves says, Jamie, I'm busy. I'm busy, but I know I need to market this. Over the next 60 days, I got to be aggressive on Twitter and on LinkedIn. All right, not a problem. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and schedule this on the 21st, the 24th, the 27th, the 30th, and we're going to do it at 10. We'll keep it like that. And we're just going to go to Reveeo, and we're going to go to Twitter. I'm going to add schedule. All of it's there. I'm going to go ahead and add the video. Schedule available videos. And let's go to 963. Schedule this video. Now watch, guys. Watch what's happening here. I can add any text that I want. Understand if you're going to Twitter, you only have the 140 characters, so you got to make sure you understand it. And we have a counter here to let you know the availability of what you can push out there. Right now, we're just going to Reveeo on Twitter, and I click schedule post. Now I'll delete this when I'm done with Reeves. But I want you to see, guys. I just posted 963 Kelsey. Over the next week, it's going out 7 times. Reveeo and Twitter. He's done. It's a Sunday evening. Reeves kicks back and says, you know what? I need to do some marketing real quick. Spends 10 minutes. Takes all his listings, goes through the scheduler, schedules it. In the next 2 weeks, his listings are being promoted on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. He's done. Now he can focus on what? Getting more listings, going to more events, going to BNI events, going to chamber events, building relationships with the people that you're going to be doing business with, which is what you should be doing every day anyway, instead of worrying about, how do I blog, how do I do that, where's the video, and how about phone? You don't need to worry about that anymore. We've simplified your life with the Reveeo platform. Now, once you want to understand what's going on, you can come back in here to the list schedule and see, okay, what do I have going on here? Okay, this is the video that's going out at 5:19 at 10:53. Okay, yes, I want that. I'm going to click this mark as viewed so I know that I'm good with that one. Okay, it's ready to roll. Okay, so if you have an assistant, anybody have assistants in here? Your assistant can come in here, schedule everything for you, and then all you do is go through and clear it. Yep, I like that one. We want that one to go. Okay, very, very powerful stuff. Now, one last thing I want to show you here is the MLS listings. I thought I wanted to show you.
When that homepage search come up, is that a property search or an agent search or?
Sorry, give me 1 second, sir. Okay, see this MLS listings? I'll ask you a question again why that's coming up.
That home screen was very attractive, but I just didn't know what it searched. It looked like it had a search bar. Is
I'll
that
show
for
you this,
agents
yeah.
or?
Mhm. So I'll show you that in just a second. I'll get to that. So here is your MLS in its glory. Every single listing inside the MLS is in the Reveeo platform. Charlottesville, Harrisonburg, and what's the other one?
Stanton.
It's Stanton. Those the two new ones that just came on board inside the Reveeo platform now. All you have to do, and I think David, you have the paper. I know Reeves has already signed that, that's why we have it. You sign this piece of paper that the MLS has given us. We give it to Tiffany over at the association. They get you approved. We turn on the MLS listings for you. So if you don't have any listings, none, I'm going to show you how to market with the Reveeo platform and claim your territory. If you want to be a $250,000 listing agent, you want to be a $500,000 agent, you want to be a $1.5 million agent, and you have no listings, use Reveeo, sign that paper, connect your social portfolios inside of Reveeo, and push out the MLS listings on a scheduled time frame with your branding. So watch this. So let's go to this one right here, 3186 Morris Road. I'm going to share this on my wall because I'm Reeves. I'm sharing that. I'm sharing that on the
I'm
wall.
likely to get some interesting phone calls.
But you can, it's in the valley.
We're not connected to Cisco and Reveeo.
Resave
But
your address later.
so now I just as Reeves, I just marketed that property. Remember I said we're going to be the next Trulian Zillow? How many of you guys love Zillow? Love it. Why not?
Bad information.
Bad information. The other 3 agents that aren't a part of the listing that are there before you, does that bother you?
Yes.
Yes. It's insane. It's crazy. You know what Reveeo does? We take that content and there's 2 people, and only 2 people, that are associated to this property. And let me show you those 2 people. The 2 people are, drum roll please. This is the one that Reeves just posted. Reeves Bailey. This is not his listing. It's not. But look at that. Who's this? Who's the contact information? Who's that going to? It's going to his email. You know who else is a part of this listing? Lacey Real Estate Group. That's their listing. This is MLS compliant. I sat down with Tiffany. This is exactly how you guys are authorized to market properties. The only 2 people ever with the Reveeo platform that will be associated to a listing is the person marketing it and the person that listed it. And that's it. Nobody else. Why should somebody else be involved in that listing? If you took the time to schedule the post and market that listing out to a homeowner, why should Sally and Bob and Tom that are part of some other real estate company be a part of that listing? They should not. But who else does get credit? Lacey, because Lacey, absolutely. And this came to us one time because we're building all these websites that are API and Web 3.0 and blah, blah, and I kept seeing all these people have to do is sign this piece of paper and they get this stuff on their website. They're like, all we have to do is, it's the agent's information on the website, but at the bottom it says courtesy of it. So I asked the MLS, can we do that on Reveeo? And they said, well, yeah, as long as they sign the paper. What? It's that simple? So Trulian Zillow are robbing your leads and selling them back to you? And you guys are telling me you want the person marketing the property and the person selling the property to be involved in that, and that's it. Yeah, that's what we did on Reveeo. And we simplified your marketing of every single listing inside of Reveeo. So now, you can set up a free account, which is you're already in there. I just got to activate it, set it up, start marketing every single listing in the MLS. Whether you're using photographers, videographers, if you're not, it was socially, whatever, doesn't matter. You're able to, what is your name? January guy?
Mike.
Mike. A brand new agent can come in today, get his license today, and tomorrow be as competitive in the marketplace, if not better, with the Reveeo platform because he has access to everything that everybody's out there telling you need with a couple clicks of a button. Anything, because it's 10 o'clock, I don't want to take up all your time. Is there anything I showed you today that some of you think you can't do? Is there anything on there, other than understanding it once or twice when I show you, can everybody click a couple buttons? Does everybody think they can create a blog? Click, blog, share. So how many of you, it's 10 o'clock, 2 questions, maybe 3. Could be 4, but we'll start with 2. How many of you, first, would like for me to come back at a later time to get more in depth, maybe, whether we we wanna do it on a Saturday or, after hours, whatever you guys wanna do. My commitment is if you guys wanna do it and sit down with me and do it, we'll have a do it class. Hey, let's add some listings. Hey, let's add some photos. Hey, let's socially connect. Who would wanna do that with me? Okay, my commitment to you guys is 100%. If you guys commit to me, you'll use this platform, I will commit.
Just tell us where you live.
Yeah.
And we'll make sure.
What's your phone number?
Don't you worry about
Your
that.
cell number.
Call anytime. It's,
We'll take care
as you
of that.
see, I'm very passionate about this. It means the world to me. We're at a point now, Reveeo's growing very rapidly, and we have a lot of agents coming on nationwide. And I don't have a company that has just said, yes, let's as a company do this. And I'm just gonna put you on the spot just a little. And I want all you guys to push on this spot if you believe in it. I believe the company that says, we have some marketing dollars that we're pushing out like we normally do. Let's take some of those marketing dollars, and in the next 4 or 5 ads that we push, and the next billboard we do, we promote, we use social, we do video, we are cutting edge, we are different than everybody else. The company that steps into that arena and starts telling, yelling off the rooftops to the community, we are different, we are stepping into the future, you want your house marketed correctly in today's environment, we do that. I will help you with that. I will help you put that marketing together. If you guys want to do that, just 10 or 20 agents want to get together and push that out there. We can do that. But once you take that stand, you got to commit to that stand. Because you will get calls. You will get calls from people that are frustrated with their agent that took 7 pictures with their, not smartphone, the old dumb phone, and put it up on the MLS. You'll get those calls. I guarantee you the company that does it, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that company. The company that does that will have me forever. You guys are, honestly, now I'm on a tangent, I gotta go with it. You guys, seriously, you guys are part of history. I'm telling you that. I truly believe, without a shadow of a doubt, Reveeo is revolutionary. We will become one of the dominant real estate players in this industry. We will. That is the goal. That's where we're headed. In the story that we're writing right now, you guys are all part of. Okay, the story that I shared with you from the beginning, I shared that with you so you understand this isn't something that I just threw together. Something I truly believed, I'm truly passionate about, and as you see, you guys agree that this is just different. It's just a little bit different than what everybody else is pushing out there. Okay. The other thing I wanted to ask was something, but because of the tangent, I forgot it. So,
Were you gonna tell us how to log on? Because that's the.
Yeah.
question.
Yes.
Order,
Do we have to wait until we get back together? Or can we just
I mean, what's the
We get
next
started,
step? We need to.
okay.
have some-
oh, okay.
So the next step is, if you guys have business cards and you want to hang around, I'm up here. What's the guy's the Mike guy from Roy Wheeler.
Yeah, Michael.
Yeah, we're going over there too today. We're gonna have lunch and stuff like that. But I'm here. So if you guys want to meet, you want to hang out, we're more than happy. We can go ahead and get your activating now. But if you're busy and you got a schedule, want to give me your card, I'll call you. I'll get everything all set up. The next steps are, you're in Reveeo now. You're already there. Let me know that you would like your account active. I'll activate it. Because right now, you're technically associated to the MLS.
What's the cost for the individual agents?
It's free.
If we can run you of other things we can, other services, you say that, there are other things that.
You've got a website, you've got different price levels.
Well, we're going to go through in just a second. For those of you who can hang around, I know it's open house day, so I know some of you may have commitments, but we're going to go ahead and order a tour
Okay, let's
right
do
now
that real
because
quick.
I've got a new listing coming up and I need to order one.
All right, we'll do that. Just real
that's
quick,
what I
just so
need
you
to
see, there is no cost to use Reveeo. Just like any other platform, that freemium model, we work on that. But at the same time, we want to make some money. So if you want some fancy branding and the ability to do certain things on the Reveeo platform, we just ask you to spend $10 a month with us. That's it. You want to get into text messaging and floor plans and 3D floor planners? It's going to cost us a little bit more money, so we ask you for a little bit more. If you want us to do all of it for you, you want us to schedule it and market it and all, it's $100 a month. So yeah, there's different services. Now, as far as video and photography, that's something separate outside of the Reveeo platform that you can use your own photographer, videographer, or you can talk to David about scheduling photos and videos and stuff like that.
Do you have your cards or an info sheet for contact?
Yes.
So, you pulled all of our listings from the MLS, they're with your name, once you activate,
Yeah, I pulled all your user content that's on the MLS. Thank you, Alice.
Thank you.
So I pulled all your contact information in from the MLS. Your listings are a little bit different. Your listings are basically a live server. It's the MLS server. So when you click on MLS, you're basically seeing the MLS.
well, I mean, rentals and residential sales or whatever, and land, everything.
Yeah, everything that's on the MLS is in the Reveeo platform, searchable by MLS number, city, state, zip, all that.
Now, you mentioned that we are supposed to sign off some kind of release on the MLS.
Reese, do you have the master form?
I do in my car, yes.
So we can make copies of
I
it.
can make copies of it and put it in everybody's box.
Is that like you guys have signed it?
It's the IDX
Yeah.
fee permission thing. It's the typical one that
Yeah.
we've seen.
Yep.
It's like this,
What
but
do you
Reese
guys
has
charge
one
to
signed.
do pictures or video?
Do you have another? Sure.
Is this
That's what
extra
we're gonna
or-
order.
So we're gonna do that right now.
Okay, yeah, we can run copies off.
But Reese has one
For
signed.
you?
So you just sign off on it.
How much do you want it picked?
He'll put it in the box.
Yeah, so
Oh, he'll put it in a box.
You get paper, don't you?
So you're for the last signature.
Okay.
Okay, I switched.
So Reeves wants to order a video. He logs into
I
Reveeo.
want to do photos, everything.
What is that? Okay, so comes in here and he's already on a social stream. So all he does is he wants to go to videos and he wants to order property video. I'm sorry, you can see over there. So you'll see order property video. Click on property video. It brings you to create it. What's the address?
Address is 1545 Wickham, Wickham, Pond Drive.
But imagine we're speaking about Virginia in the great city of.
That's probably actually a Charlottesville.
This is screwy out there. Found that out one time.
That's a Charlottesville and 22901 zip.
22901. Square footage on that one?
2116.
Now you see the little red dots? These are what we ask for mandatory when you're ordering a tour. Everything else you can come back and do later. So price, bedrooms, bathrooms. Now, just like everything, I'll get to it later. Sometimes it never happens. So if you have the information, you want to put it. But for the sake of time right now, we're just going to go ahead. Is it a single family?
Yes.
Okay, see that one's mandatory. Single family. So now, we're going to click on 197.
Because I'm doing that full service video tour
Yes.
is both video and it's the photos. And it includes the branded and the unbranded versions.
correct.
And it includes the different sizes of photos.
That is correct. Now, I want you to see something here. See this 4 credits remaining? Montague Miller bought a pack of 10 at a discount from us. Okay? So because they did that, Reeves is able to use a credit. So we click yes, we're going to use one of the credits. So now he doesn't actually technically have to come out of pocket, but at the end of the month, Montague can run a report and say who all ordered off of our credits this month, and then they'll bill you. Okay? So now, Reeves, do you want us to write the narration for you?
Yes.
So we have professional narrators, or professional script writers, that will actually write the script of the video for you, so you don't have to do that. We recommend voiceovers, but you don't have to have a voiceover on your property. You don't have to, but we recommend it. We have a professional guy, John, and a professional female, Callie.
Now, is this the full video, or is this like moving slides?
No, this is
Okay, good.
This is true video.
Okay, great.
It is not taking the photos and then panning from corner to
Okay,
corner
great.
and calling that a virtual tour.
Okay.
And it's
Correct.
still photos as well.
And photos, yes.
Photos and videos are two separate things, but this is true full motion.
Well, because I
video
saw that you
camera.
had both
one already.
options.
You
And I
had
didn't
one
know if it
already
was
like
like
this
that.
out there, or is this? okay,
Who
what-
who takes them for you,
We could
Reeves?
go out and look at yours.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'll show you a
Go to
couple.
the- Go to the 963 Kelsey Drive.
Yep.
Who
We'll bring that
who
up.
takes yours, Reeves?
Huh?
Who does your,
They do.
they do
you're
for
ordering
the
them to-
one?
Yeah, I've been
the
using
pictures.
professional photography for a
Yeah.
long time. I don't shoot my own pictures or anything else, and so I just hired them to do it. And this is actually less, especially with the bulk buy, this is less expensive than I would be paying right now for just photography.
Right.
Well, I was gonna say, did that include paying the photographer?
Yes.
That's what this is, you're ordering the
It's
photographer.
the
Right.
photographer, it's the videographer, and if you just wanted photography, now we bought a bulk of 10 packages that is videos and photos. Now, the other thing that we're exploring is, do we go ahead and buy a bunch of just photo tours in addition to video? So, and just photos without the video would be less expensive.
Yeah, so let me,
Do you get a deal on it if you buy 10 or 20?
yes. Sure. Let me just be clear though, and this is where sometimes it gets complicated because I'm dipping my hand in two pots. Reveeo is my company, and it's what I'm passionate. I'm the platform. But there's a company called Vision Tech Media, which is basically who David works for. Vision Tech Media. Okay, he basically kind of runs it with a guy named John. Vision Tech Media is just like any other videographer, photographer in Charlottesville. So you can use anybody to do this. But Vision Tech Media is set up inside of Reveeo, and they set up their whole business model inside of Reveeo. They set up their pricing structure and all of this inside of Reveeo. So right now, Reeves is actually ordering from Vision Tech Media inside the Reveeo platform. Make sense? So please note that you don't have to use us. You can use your own photographers, videographers if you have those people. I'll show you how we can get them onto the platform. Okay?
But the 197 is like a complete package?
Videos,
it's actually-
photos.
That's the
Base.
non-bulk version,
Okay.
so we're getting there.
Yep. So then, if you want an agent intro where you stand in front of the house, hey, this is Reeves once again. I'm at 1514
Wickham Pond.
Wickham Pond. You guys are going to love this one. Come on in, let's take a tour. Sometimes it takes a couple of takes. So if that happens, we're going to be out there a little bit longer, so we charge a little bit fee for that. Realtor.com. So if you guys are a showcase member, which I believe you are, you just click on free, and we'll upload it to your Realtor.com listing for you as well. So now you have sidebar again, guys. This is huge. You guys want to? Oh man. So Zillow, Truly, Realtor.com. MLS wants you to put an unbranded link out there. Don't stop doing that. We'll get into that later. What you want to do is you want to claim your accounts on Realtor.com, Truly, and Zillow. Okay? Say to us, yes, put it out on Realtor.com. We'll do it for you manually with the branded link. You don't have to have an unbranded link on Realtor.com, and if you do, you're doing a disservice to your business.
You have to have the unbranded link on car.
On car, that's it. Car pushes it to MLS, Realtor.com, Zillow, and you have an unbranded link, which now they're able to sell your stuff to everybody else. No. Put your branded stuff on those sites. Log into Zillow and add your branded link to Zillow. Add your branded link to Truly. So now when somebody clicks on your video and they see your bright smiley face with your lead capture there, that lead's coming to you, and Zillow and Truly aren't making any money on that. Change your business model. Change your thinking. Reveeo will help you do that. Sorry about that, but that's huge. If you want to do any aerial photos or video, it's an additional $100 on a listing. If you order it separately, it's more. Okay, but if you're ordering, hey, we want some photos and video of the property at the same time we're coming out there, it's just $100 more. If you want to do a community video, total other conversation. Step 3, payments. Total payment due is $35 because it's not part of the bulk package of videos. It's something that Reeves is ordering outside of the bulk package of video. He wants the narration. Okay? He's going to choose pay by check. And boom. Now that listing is ordered. We just got notified. We're sending out information to the videographers. Hey, contact the agent. Schedule the tour. He's going to get a call from David. David's going, hey Reeves, when do you want to schedule this? We'll schedule the tour, we'll go out. David will go in, upload the photos, upload the videos. Reeves will go in, download the photos, put it on the MLS. Video will be done. He clicks share, boom, done. Scheduled around. It's that simple, guys.
And from a pricing standpoint, I think it said $197 on there. I think our pricing with the bulk buy is $179.
Yep.
For the whole package, or then do I go to a second menu? And
Now, I added an additional $35 because I want them to write the script and do the voiceover for the video. I don't want to do that myself. So I added $35 to the cost.
So that's for the voiceover. The
$35 is just for them writing the script and doing the voiceover.
Well, the voiceover is included in the video if you write it. But if you want our team to write it for you, it takes some time to write it. So we go by information you provide, we go by the description.
So the video is straight video, non-audio, and then the voiceover or such is added.
Now, let me explain. So the 197, without bulk ordering, also 197 gets you photos, videos, virtual tour, branded links, unbranded links. It gets you a QR code, gets you the voiceover with a script written by you. All encompassing.
197.
197.
Can we as a team buy 100 and get a better deal?
Yes.
We kind of doing that.
Well, we did the experiment with 10, so we wanted to make sure that people liked it and liked the look of it. I'm very pleased, and I think that I see no reason we wouldn't.
You've been using it 3 months?
No, they've been about a month and a half now where we're doing videos and getting.
The more packages, the less the price comes
Yeah,
down.
we have a point that we like. Okay, we can't go below that. But let me say this. Let me get back to the marketing. If you guys want to do that, you guys talk amongst yourself. I'm not here to sell anything today. I'm really not. I'm here to sell you guys on using my platform. That's it. Other than that, you guys get excited and tell me what you guys want to do, and I'll help you accomplish that. But if you're going to do it, don't just waste it on this guy doing a video here and this guy doing a video here. Let's get some videos done. Let's get a whole page or 2 pages in the next magazine that goes out and tell the world, we're doing video. Market it differently. Push it out there. Have QR codes. Have .infos on every single property. 70% of Facebook now is mobile. These people want to click a QR code and see it. They want to put 123 Main Street.info. They want to see a video. But everything out there right now in these magazines, they can't do anything with. They can't interact with at all. Unless they're in the commode. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice house. Other than that, they can't do anything with it. What do? They have to go to the agent's website, which they're promoting there, which is probably not mobile responsive, which is a whole other conversation. If you guys are willing to do it and market it correctly. Or else it's going to be effective, but not as effective as if you really jump into the boat. And if I am selling something else, it's market it if you're going to do it. Okay? Market that you're taking a step forward. Sorry about that.
Are we having another class soon? Or?
Anytime you want.
Yes, good answer. So we'll figure out preferred days, times, that sort of thing. I think it's too restrictive to do it on a Tuesday morning.
Sure.
But this is purely the introductory. You know, it's here, it's available, and it's a direction we feel like we should go.
So we've given you our business cards. You're going to activate our accounts. We can go in there and start messing around with it.
Yeah, and listen.
And using it.
And honestly, if 2 or 3 or 4 of you get together and say, hey, Jamie, can you, on Thursday night at 7, do a screen share and work with us? I'm committed. If you guys are committed, I'm committed. Okay? You tell me what you need. I would prefer not to do one-on-one, just because we are so busy, there's so much going on. I will if we have to. I will. If you're committed and you want to do this, we will. But if we can pull a couple, and talk with David, okay? David will coordinate everything that we need to make happen. He'll help you coordinate a group of people, and then he'll coordinate, hey, Jamie, I need you at 7 o'clock on Thursday. Can you make that happen? Okay? We'll do every week if you want. You want me to come up once a month live, and then every week do something for the whole company? Just for you guys, exclusive. And then we'll just schedule it. If you guys want to do that, you just got to commit to me that you're going to devote the time. I'll devote the time to you if you devote the time back to me, and then we start using it. Okay? I do only have 4 cards, so if anybody else...
So you said if you want to get started now,
Oh, you
can sign us up or give you a card. I'm still waiting.
You're not getting my card, you're signing me up, buddy.
So now the elite membership, when you do everything, does that mean I just call you up on the phone and you do it all?
Well, no. So what he's talking about is those different packages. And it's 10:20, guys. If anybody has to leave, I know it's...
But I want to hear elite membership.
Okay, all it is basically, you know, the
Oh, I
free
got you. It leads to
there,
the end.
$9.95, $34.95, and then Social Elite is basically something where I came up with where we have a social media package for movers and shakers. Just, it's big time. It's $400 a month. And I'm like, people can't do that. And this is a separate company that does that for us. But $400 a month is a ton of cash. I don't care who you are. That's a lot of money. So like, what can Reveeo do to help people out? Well, because my team knows the Reveeo platform better than anybody, we know how to work magic in there that most people don't know how to do. So if you want to, you can spend $100 a month and we'll take care of it all for you. Now, you still have to have your photographer, the videographer do the work, but as far as listings, actually, you don't even need that. You don't even have to have listings. You just say, Jamie, start marketing stuff for me. Start pushing out the MLS listings, sign that paper. I like softball, I like football, I like baseball, and I like to knit. You like to knit? Okay, well, all right.
I missed that class. So you're gonna send me an email?
Do I have your card?
Doug Burke.
Doug Burke, yeah. So that's what that is, but please know that I didn't come here. I didn't. I'm telling you, true heart to you guys. I came here to show you, you have the ability to change your business starting today with a platform that was made for you to simplify your marketing life, okay?
And for, I'll go back to my example. We just ordered a tour. I've already got an email saying they've confirmed that I've ordered it. David's going to be in touch with me about scheduling the time. I'm actually in the corner before he leaves. Just simplify that step a little bit. So I did it for simplicity's sake. It's a way to go one place and get a lot of things done instead of having to go here and do this and do this, and then call the photographer that I sent out saying, you sent me all the photos, but I need you to now resize them. I need a second size, or I didn't like this, I didn't like that. It's a way to simplify and make it quicker, more efficient, easier, and very professional.
Thank you.
Are you able to share that with like Hobby for brochures? Of
course.
And everything directly off of those?
Yes.
Yep. What was your name? You help me out?
Paxton.
Paxton. You doing it? Okay. You seem like you're fairly tech savvy.
I try to be.
Yeah. How old are you?
28.
20. Okay. Some of us are tech savvy. Some of us need a little help and guidance, whatever. I think you get stuff. You came up here and you did something, and like, hey, yes, all right. I've developed what I consider the greatest real estate marketing platform on the planet, but I don't even know how to use my cell phone. It's crazy. You did something my question to you is, what you just saw there, your age, your understanding of technology, I would love to hear your opinion.
You're killing 6 birds with 1 click. That's great. That's really helping us. My concern is, say someone wants to buy one house one time. As a user, what is driving users to the site? What's going to get... I understand people seeing it on Facebook, but who's going to see it from Reveeo? Who is the nurse that's going to log on to Reveeo every night? Who's the construction worker that comes home and gets on,
That's great.
So where is that? Yeah, but that looks better than Zillow right here. That's when I brought up this home page, especially with the animation, I'll call it. But yeah, what's sending people, to use your analogy, who's sitting there, on the commode or at the airport, who's playing around on this website, and how are they finding it, other than I'm already friends with them on Facebook?
Yes, okay, that's great. When somebody comes to Reveeo, just Reveeo.com, however they stumble across it, there's many different ways, we'll get into that in a second. What they see is, oh, this is video. Okay? We're the only, per se, video platform out there that separates things. You go to any other video site out there, YouTube, whatever other one you can go to, and you click on a listing thinking it's video, it's that virtual video. It's a virtual tour. We separate it all. Okay? HD videos, virtual tours. So if people just want to see virtual tours, they can just look at virtual tours. If they want to see video, they're going to see video. We separate it. So we scroll down through here. You see some listings. and it's all geo-targeted, so if you're in Texas, you're gonna see videos in Texas, okay? You can click in here, okay? We didn't see anything about the homepage at all today, didn't focus on that, but there it is, you see some aerial, there's Carroll Creek, it's a beautiful one. You can see, just great stuff, and I'm gonna bring this one up.
Are those all Reeves?
No.
No,
Okay,
it's.
okay. Because I see the Redfields one.
Yep. So let's go to this one here. This is over in Richmond. This is David Patzel, he's a broker over there in Richmond. This is one of his videos that he's done with us. And I just want to bring up, and just so you know what you get, video tour, virtual tour, brokerage information, what's nearby, calculator, all that stuff, street view, YouTube video, all that normal stuff. Let's go to about video. How many times has that video been viewed?
How many?
You can't see.
Me neither.
72 million! No, it's 6,422 views.
How long you had it up? A month?
How long? It's been about 6-8 months. He's been up there now. When did we do this video for him? 20401 Little Road.
Yeah, maybe 8 months.
8 months, okay. 6,000 views. There's videos on YouTube that have 20 views that have been there for 6 years. You're just amongst something that the majority of YouTube users are overseas. You probably didn't know that. Okay? Even though it's the most searched, it's #2 search portal out there, people aren't searching real estate. You can't even upload a video and choose real estate as a category, so people really can't find you. People are finding us. To answer your question, I went a long round to get to your question. Reveeo has done an extensive amount of research over the past 6 months and a lot of programming to now Google is starting to love us. We are becoming recognized as an authority in the real estate industry with video. And as you know, video, Google looks at video as the greatest thing out there. And most other search engines are as well. So now Reveeo is gaining steam for many different search terms. So, as you saw, I did that blog post for Reeves. Look at all these other blog posts. There's a blog post in Hatboro, Doylestown, here's Richmond, Liker Meeting, New York City, new kitchens. All of this, everything that's happening on Reveeo. We have, remember I mentioned Semantic Web 3.0? We're there. We're doing that, and we're being recognized for that. And because of that, consumers are now coming to our site because we're being found everywhere. When you do a listing with us, and you search that listing, 123 Main Street, the majority of time, not every time, the majority of time, we own 30 to 40%, 3 or 4 listings on the top 10. There's Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, and probably 3 or 4 of our links. Now you go to a listing, and you say, okay, Mrs. Smith, let me show you my last listing. So what we're going to do for you, but let me show you the results of that. Not only are you going to have all your links accessible to you in the branded page here, Zillow and all that, but let's search at home, 123 Main Street. See all those links? That's me. Where's my competitor? So if you want to use the competitor, go ahead, but understand, I'm the one that's going to own your property. I can help you market your property more effectively than everybody. That is staggering, guys. Staggering. Now, you have a website with us? Not selling it. You have a website with us? Our websites, because they're set up Web 3.0 semantically, they're ranking. I have clients, Charlotte Shree over in Richmond. She's ranking all over the country. So she's able to get calls from Doylestown, Pennsylvania, because her website's ranking, because we have this. Do you guys know how Zillow took off?
We bought a bunch of Google web presence.
Well, what else did they have? They had these widgets that all the agents at the time say, ooh, that's a cool widget. I need to have that little widget on my website. Oh, I want that widget. I want those estimates on my website. So all these agents started putting these plugins on their website. So you have 10,000 agents with these plugins. Google says, wow, this Zillow, there's something to this. All these agents are saying, I want their content on my website. Boom, Zillow started coming up and everybody started throwing money at them and blew in history. That's what's starting to happen with Reveeo. Agents are now tying into our APIs, our videos, our blogs, our virtual tours, and publicizing that just like any other news station. You become a real estate news outlet, like Huffington Post. You become that because you're able to now push content out consistently. We have a social wall. So everything you're doing socially, everything you do socially is being displayed on the social wall, your Facebook, your Twitter, your LinkedIn, your Reveeo, everything's, your YouTube, Tumblr, everything is being displayed on the social wall. So every time you do a post, it's more activity. What does Google want? They want fresh, relevant content consistently over time. So we created this social wall, so every time you socially post, you're getting rewarded because we're displaying it on your websites. We're getting into way too much stuff now, but understand it starts with getting your account active, uploading a virtual tour, and clicking share. It's that simple. That's what I want everybody to walk away with. Upload a photo, add a listing, upload the photos, you have a branded and unbranded, click share, and boom, you're off and you're learning Reveeo. We can get into all the complexities later, but that's where it starts. Free account, virtual tour, share.
Great.
All right?
Thank you.
So anybody who wants to sign up can do so,
Love graphic.
or leave cards.